Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the card we're making today. Here are the supplies. Garden green cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5. Another piece that measures 5 1/4 by 4. And then another piece that's just a 2-inch strip, and that's going to be for our circle here. So you don't need that big of a strip. And then a 2-inch strip of Whisper White. That's just for the circle with the tree. We've got 2 pieces of the Be Merry Designer Series paper. They both measure 1 inch, and then this one is by 4 inches, and then this one is 3.5. And then we've got 1 piece of the Dazzling Diamond Glimmer paper. The stamp set that we're using is Merry Mistletoe. It's this little tree right here. And then I used the At Home With You Merry Christmas image. I love it. Okay, let's start out by scoring the base of our card. Place it here on the Simply Scored scoring tool and score it at 4 1/4. Fold it over to form the card base. The next layer is Garden Green. We're going to place it inside the Quilt Top Impressions embossing folder. Let me get the Big Shot. Okay, I've got the Big Shot. This time we're using the Big Shot platform. And I'm going to sandwich the embossing folder in between the 2 cutting pads and roll it through. Okay, so this is the layer that we're going to build on, and then we'll add it to this later, okay? So what we'll do is take the Banner Triple Punch, and we're going to trim off, or flag the end, I should say. And I want to make sure that it fits. So I could have taken off just a teeny tiny bit more. Yeah, perfect. Now this one, we don't want to trim off too much of it. Let's check it. Yep, that looks good. Okay, so let's stamp our image. I'm stamping 2 only because I'm going to cut the other one out later. Okay, so we're going to use the stitch-shaped framelits to cut out this tree, and then we're going to use the scallop circle to cut out the Dazzling Diamonds. Okay, so here's the Big Shot. This time we're using the magnetic platform, and lay a cutting pad here. Like I said, we're going to be cutting out the tree with the stitch-shaped circle, and then the Dazzling Diamonds with the scallop circle. Okay, so we've got our pieces here. Looks like I cut that out just a tad bit crooked. Okay, now we're going to take the 1.5 inch circle punch and cut out the Garden Green. So now, let's assemble this card. Oh, we've got one more stamping to do. Open this back up. We got to stamp the greeting with Merry Christmas. At Home With You stamp set. We're going to cut this out using the Classic Label punch. Now, I'm going to get my liquid glue. Uh-oh, I just got it on myself. Okay, so add that right about here. So if you want to know exactly how far up from the bottom, it is like 1 1/8. Let's see if I got it the same. Yep, 1 1/8. And then we'll add this one. I don't think I've ever used Garden Green so much in my life, but those are the colors in the paper this year, so I'm going to embrace it. And there's that one. So we're going to add this layer to the Garden Green. Whoops. And then the next layer we're going to actually pop up with dimensionals. I got a lopsided tree here. If you've ever had a real tree in your house before, you know that that's not an uncommon thing. Let's see. The next thing we're going to do is actually put dimensionals on the back of this again. And we want to add our greeting. It's been a while since I made this card. I actually made it for a swap a few months ago, and I just kept forgetting to share it. I think I was saving it. Okay. Now, we're going to take 2 pieces of the white baker's twine. So we're going to make a bow. Okay, so here is a question for you. This is my commercial break, so those of you that watch this video get to enter. I want you to head over to this blog post, and I want you to tell me, which do you prefer for Thanksgiving, turkey or ham? And I'm going to send the winner a pack of the white baker's twine, or, you know, a full roll of this. So the question is, which do you prefer, turkey or ham? You know, I think that's pretty divided in this house. Until we started smoking our turkey, my kids preferred ham. Now that we have a whole new way of cooking the turkey, my husband splash-cocks it, I think that's how you call it. Anyway, it's kind of a weird process, but it makes the turkey so moist. Okay, so I'm going to add that with a glue dot. Next, we're going to add a silver star to our tree. Now we just need to add it to our card front. So turn it over and add a dimensional on the corners. Okay, there they both are. Have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.